Hello, my name is Greyson Rundgren, and it's Portfolio Content Creation 1 of my chosen discipline of character modeling. Here is the model so far. Wait, let me get rid of the hairline. I'll talk about that in a moment. I did a lot of work on this Rundgren. I may have defined it a little too much, but I think that can just be smoothed out a bit. It's not as big of a deal. I tried to make it more straight overall, less swooping. I think it does look better. I'm still kind of iffy on this part. The part that connects to the, that branches off and connects to the middle-ish portion of the clavicle. Still kind of iffy on that. It does look better, not being as defined. I did make the nose, the rings around, not the rings, but the edges of the nostril bigger and broader. I also pinched in the bridge of the nose, the top, excuse me, the top bridge of the nose a little bit because it was a little too big at the top, and the nose tapers down a little bit at the end of it. I did work on the lips. I tried to define them as well as make them less straight, add more curvature to them, as well as try to straighten this out. I probably will have to up the resolution to get the finer details in. I probably should have just done it here and now, but I didn't think about it until just now. I tried to get the brow similar to that. I may have jutted it out a little too much now that I take a better look at it. Maybe the angle though. I also did pull out the cheekbone a little bit because it wasn't pointing out as much, because right here you can see kind of with the lighting right there as well as right there. His cheekbone is a little bit more out than it was before. I also tried to flatten the edge of the brow a bit. Try to get that sharper corner like you said. Let me see if I can go further back in history. Hopefully not have it crash. That's how it was before. That's how it is now. I also smoothed this out a little bit because it was too pointy like you said. I'm trying to think what else you asked me to deal with. I think the clavicle, or excuse me, not the clavicle, the sternocleidomastoid. The lips were the biggest part. Oh yes, I did tweak the, for like a better way of describing it, eye bags. Go all the way back again. So they were before. So they are now. Smoother. I may have needed to smooth a little bit, but I didn't. I wanted to still make it, definite areas of difference. I hope I did it enough. I blacked out the area around the eyes to try to keep it from try to keep the details from going away, from smoothing this part over. I think it saved most of them, but I did a little extra refining in the corner of the eye as well as the fold in the eye, the brow, excuse me. I think that's it. I know I went through the video bit by bit doing what you asked of me, but I can't remember if I did anything else. Now, I did do kind of an experimental headline. I know he looks kind of weird. Big hair, but this is more just so try to like get a basis for the actual hairline rather than try to actually imitate his hair. Maybe we need to pull this up a bit more and make the pointed part slightly smaller, because there is a point, it's just probably not as defined as what I have done with it. Let me quickly get this. And that's how it was before. or not before, but that's how it is in comparison. Yeah, I probably should lift this entire part up a little bit more and bring this a little closer to the just overall line right here, the downward pointing part of the hairline. Probably bring, looking at this part a bit more, I probably should bring this another little bump right around here, just a slight bit before it goes down. But then again, it's kind of hard to tell because he does have a bit of a mess of hair, so I'm not sure. But like I said, this isn't necessarily me trying to copy the hair, it's just more so me trying to get the actual hairline. But this is the, excuse me, this is my model for the week. I do think he is looking a lot better, especially his neck. It, like I said before, it is more defined than I'd like it to be, but this, as you said, this is more for anatomy's sake. So I will just have to smooth that over, but it does look better than it did. It's a lot more straight than curved. Actually, while I'm at it, let me go back. That's how it was. That's how it is now. But overall, it does look better thanks to your suggestions, and I hope I am ready to move on to the next part of the assignment.